you so much for joining me on this exclusive live where we're going to look at your love and your money for the month of November 2025. Keep in mind that this is a collective general reading for all Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. So please take only the messages that resonate with you and leave the rest. Keep in mind that time is fluid in tarot, so these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We'll first start off looking at your love life for November. We'll first start off with those that will be currently in a relationship in November involved, and then we'll go to singles. I can't talk. Singles. All right, let's do this. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, T Rose. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me about Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is going to be the energies surrounding Gemini and the person that they're currently connected to in love and romance for the month of November 2025? We have the Strength in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, the Eight of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor, as well as the Hierophant in the reverse. All right. The way this person goes about this relationship, I feel, does not really align with your core values. This is someone that's really good at giving you the idea that you guys are on the same page, but you're really not. And I feel like as this relationship has progressed over time, you began to drop the illusions or the fantasies that this person has sold you and begin to see things a lot more clearly for what it is. So yeah, it's like this is somebody that definitely is beginning to lose confidence. I'm getting a very cocky energy though. I don't feel like this is somebody that's going to give up, but they're getting a major blow to their ego because you're moving a little different than you have before, Gemini. And it doesn't make this person feel good to have to be in a space of feeling like, we'll just see how this relationship will go. They're going to be very strategic though about how they approach you. They're going to come in flirty, fun, but really deep down, this is someone that's just not sure if they're going to have the right approach. It's like, we'll see. We'll see. Because Gemini is moving different. Gemini is thinking different. You're not the same person you were. Tell me a little bit more about Gemini's energy with the Moon in the reverse, Spirit. Ten of Wands, Seven of Swords in reverse. I think you're being a little hard on yourself, Gemini. Like, now that you're going to begin to see the truth of what this person is, that they're, very strategic. I'm getting a little bit of manipulative energy from this person. And you start seeing the facts for what they are. You put a lot of pressure on yourself. I'm getting like beat up yourself. Like, what was I thinking? That's the energy. Like, what was I thinking? Why did I even go towards this person? Why did I even waste my time? It's like you trying to really manifest doing better. Focusing on things that actually can lead to growth. Something about this person, though, they were very good. I'm getting a smooth talker. They really had you tied up. Can you give me a little bit more about this Moon in reverse energy? The Fool in the reverse. Okay. So you really took a risk with this person. You may have saw some red flags with them. And then once you started to kind of come down to reality of what it is, it was like, wait, is this person trying to play me for a fool? And so now it's like, yeah, there's no way. I can't continue to be a part of this. So with the Knight of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles, you're gradually moving away to a very more mature and a very more responsible approach of how you go about your next steps forward, away from this person and to probably more healthier, mature relationships. This person just caught you at a weak moment, I'm getting. So as you begin to pull your energy back, remember I said this person is going to lose a lot of confidence to come towards you. I see that here. What I'm also noticing is that when they do reach out to you, they're going to feel like you're starting to move on and they don't know why. It's like you're starting to become somebody else. Yeah, they got to move quick. It's going to kind of put a little fire under their tail, Gemini, and make them realize they got to move quick or they're going to lose you for good. So they're going to bring their A game. They're like, okay, by the end of the month, this person is going to come hard. I get they're going to come harder and harder. The more and more that you pull your energy back, you may start to get more phone calls, texts, effort. This person may pop up. They just may do things to really get you to drop your guard again, you know, because they feel like you don't want them. Like you're no longer confused about this person. For a long time you were. And I think they're not confused about what they want to do. They want that beautiful, nurturing energy you provide them, that support, the love you give them, the care. But I don't think you're the same person anymore. I don't think you're that Queen of Cups anymore. I think you're something else. Okay. So let's see. How will you know if this is your reading? How will Gemini know if this is their reading, Spirit? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Oops. Two of Swords. And the Lovers in reverse. You know, this person really didn't know what they wanted with you. You were giving this person a very nice experience for sure, because you gave them a lot of care, a lot of attention, and they enjoyed that. But they were just also very confused about, like, do I really want to settle down? Do I really want to be with Gemini? Because I like my freedom too, you know? I don't want to be tied up. I don't know if I want to let all that go. Tell me about this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah. So it was like a lot of in and out energy. A lot of hot and cold, in and out. One minute they would be all in and the next they'll run away. And it has a lot to do with the fact that you were just a great supportive partner. There was a lot of things you gave this person to make them feel very comfortable and very much important. You prioritize this person a lot. And they enjoyed that. But this is also someone that just was not quite settled and staying put. So they kept telling you, let's work on it. Let's work on it. Or I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You know, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm working on it. But then it'll be like, I'm working on it. And then they're not working on it again. I'm working on it. And then they're not working on it again. So it was a lot of time wasted, I'm hearing. And then it just feels like the relationship died for them when you stopped loving them and nurturing them. Like you were showing up as a Queen of Cups to this person. You were very loving, very nurturing, very patient, very empathetic. Like despite this person dogging you out, like you really honestly felt like you just needed to support them, whatever that means, until you just got tired. This person could be an air sign such as yourself, an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, I'm also getting Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo, Aries. That's the main energies. All right. All right, so let's look at singles. So if you're Gemini and you're single as a Pringle, let's see. For those that are here curious what we're doing, this is a Gemini reading, this video. We'll be doing all signs tonight, so thank you all so much for coming out. All right. So Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini singles. Gemini single, Spirit. What can Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs expect in their love life for the month of November 2025? Who's coming towards Gemini singles in the month of November? Thank you, Melissa, for the flower. We have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Star. Underneath the deck, we have the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. All right. You and this person, let me tell you something about it. I think there may be some hope here. Finally, a good reading, Gemini. Finally. Woo! There may be some hope here. You're dealing with someone who I feel like is very logical, very communicative, and they're going to just really tell you that they're going to really try to make this thing work. Okay. They're going to really try to make this thing work, but they need your patience. This is somebody that's not really lovey-dovey. They're not the typical, oh, let's run off into the sunset. They're like, hey, I like you. This is a little bit about me. This is what I got going on. What about you? And you're like, well, hey, I'm Gemini. I got my own, I'm working on some things. I have a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I need some patience too. So I think at the end of the day, you and this person both have this thing where you both are kind of on the same page as far as like, I bring a lot, this person brings a lot, and we both need time. We both need time. I think there is this thing going on in your energy where you don't like a lot of people that's coming your way. And you may not necessarily feel like this is your soulmate, but I feel like this is somebody that you actually may consider as a good possibility. Okay. So let's see. Tell me a little bit more about Gemini's energy. Why the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, I think you're going to try to make it work. I love it. We got the Magician card here. So you're going to put in the effort. This person going to put in some effort. And it's like you both are holding on to the hope that it may work. The month of November is like a kind of good explore, the new relationship thing where you guys are just getting to know. I'm not getting anything super serious, but it's cool. I like it. I can dig it. Tell me more about the Star energy. Yeah, learning. I told you, it's like I'm psychic or something. You're holding on to the hope that it'll work out, and both of you guys are just getting information. Nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. Deep down, both of you guys are ready to go at any point. You're like, okay, say something crazy. This is you, Gemini. Okay, say something crazy. I have no problem leaving. And this person have no problem leaving either. You both are very strong, very mature, very clear, very intentional people, which is a great thing. I love that. Okay. So let's see. How will you know if this is your reading? Because y'all probably like, I don't know. That may be my person. Well, you know, it's not November yet, so you may have not met them yet, okay? Some of you guys have. And this is a predictive read. Hey, Keita. Spirit, how will the Gemini collective know, the single Gemini collective? Thank you, Keita, for the trophy. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Keita, for all the trophies. So sweet. Spirit, tell me a little bit about single Geminis. How will they know if this is their person? Because you guys got to know the truth. Like I said, y'all like, hey, we'll see. I don't know. You and this person are going to be like, we'll see. But I'm going to keep going. We'll see, but I'm going to keep going because I really do want something solid. I do want a relationship. I do want love. I do want it to work. So this is pretty much everything I said. You'll know if this is your person because it's all of this. This person could be also an air sign, such as yourself, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Gemini, or they can be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be, it's just a predominant energy. And I think the reason why both of you, especially this person, is operating in this way because they may have had some type of recent breakup and they're like trying to navigate through their life as a single man or a single woman, putting themselves out there. So they're very strategic about and very intentional about how they date. They're not trying to bring anybody in their energy that's just here for a fun time, not a long time. They're not looking for booty calls. They're not looking for flings. They're looking for the real deal. So I think y'all on the same page with that. Yep. They're going to keep this hidden. The fact that they're going through some type of healing journey and so they went through some type of betrayal. This is something that they're going to keep hidden under wraps. And that's a big influence as to why this person is going to be like, I just don't know. Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to make sure, Gemini, you're not going to hurt them or betray them. Yep. Yep. Like they don't want it to be a bad cycle. They're thinking, they're hopeful, but if they're at the same time, they're like, if I got to go, I got to go. Yep. Yeah. So they'll definitely contribute to the relationship, go on dates. Try to impress you. But what you don't know is that they're hiding this big secret that they're still healing from a breakup. So it's just going to be a slow mover. That's what I feel. Okay. For both of you. For both. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Let's look at your money. Geminis. Let's see how your money's going to be looking for the month of November 2025. Thank you, Melissa, for the makeup. Thank you. Y'all so sweet with the gifts. I don't even know how the gifts work. I guess you just send them. I guess you buy them or something. I'm like an old lady. I don't know how all that stuff works. But I think it's so cute. I love like little quirky stuff. I think it's cute. Hey, Juan, how you doing? You're very welcome for the reading. All right, let's look at the money, y'all. Spirit, tell me a little bit about money for Geminis in the month of November 2025. What can Geminis expect when it comes to their money for the month of November 2025? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Knight of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Woohoo! Money, money, money. Five of Wands in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this feels like the energy of you just like going toward what you got to do. You put in work. You go just going for it. Okay. You may have to let go of other people. So I don't know if this is like, for example, like if you have a business or you have competition that are going against your business, you may have to kind of like do things out of nowhere to kind of get the other competition out of the way, whatever that means. And then if you're working for a company, I see you actually just going hard in the month of November. Yeah. And some of you guys may get a promotion or you may get a new opportunity. Some of you guys are trying to get a promotion or a new opportunity. Something really big is going to happen when it comes to your money because you're just going for it. Yeah. I think there's a part of you though, when this opportunity presents itself, whether it's a new job, a promotion, or some type of award or something with your job, or say if you have a business, you may just see like it booming in the month of November. You're gonna be like, wait, really? Yeah, because you're doing work. You're taking action. You're going towards increasing the performance of the business, the company, whatever you got going on. And so it's causing a lot of great success. Yeah. It's like you're going for the goal. I like it. Okay. I'm going to stop the reading right here. That is such a great read, Gemini. I really love the fact that those singles are taking their time. I can't begin to tell you how important that is because we all know healthy relationships start off with really genuinely getting to know someone, right? And taking your time and letting things unfold naturally. So that does feel like the potential of something great, but keep me posted, Gemini, and let me know about that. That was pretty cool. All right. If you enjoyed the reading, be sure you guys hit the like button and show your girls some love. And if you would like for me to do a personal reading on your unique situation, the link to my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com, can be found below. I'm off to do Cancer. So if you have Cancer in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, I'm doing them next. And then later tonight, guys, come and join me for an all signs read live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll see you guys at the Cancer read in just a few.